Y'all already know where I'm heading again this morning. Good morning. It's day 33 on the AT. Oh, it's day 33 on the AT. Got my coffee and I'm glad to be me. Going to the mountains is where I stay. Work hard, play hard every day. All right, I'm done. I must have too much energy. Need to save that for the 16 miles I got planned today. Got my coffee in hand. I'll throw that away before I head up out of the town. But walking through hot springs this morning and into these mystical mountains to get some cloud cover this morning. Also, if you're keen to donate to help rebuild hot springs, I'm just gonna pop this up here and you can scan the QR code. Hot Springs Resort and Spa. You can get a mineral soak now there. I think they've got a couple of their tubs reopened. Didn't pay for that, it's kind of expensive. You can see over here where the river has been kind of rerouted. It's wild. Coming off the French Broad River Bridge, heading down so I can go back up. You can see where the river came up, just above the porch on this house. So much debris still up there. Wow. Sad. If I can be perfectly honest, Hot Springs is really hard to leave. Like, I have fallen in love with that town. It's got good coffee, it's got great people, and it's just a really special place. First town the AT goes straight through as well, so extra special, but we must go north. Today I've got 16 miles and I'm starting this climb, and ooh, is it a climb out of Hot Springs. I've got about 5,000 feet of gain today, which is more than when I went up into the Smokies. It's spread out a lot more, but still, that's about 1,500 or 1,600 meters for my metric system friends. When I had the brain power to calculate that after being in town, I tried to. But anywho, about 5 miles in, I'm supposed to come to this pond, so that's where I'm hoping to take my lunch break. And yeah, we just do a lot of up today. And I listen to an audiobook probably for most of the day and let the miles cruise on by. It's pretty humid. It's supposed to rain, but I don't think I'll be putting on a rain jacket or anything because I'm going to be drenched in sweat or rain, one way or the other. Now that the trail is leveling out a little bit, I want to talk about the title of today's video. My biggest pet peeve on trail And I feel like this is something I wasn't really expecting when I got on trail. Maybe I should have, and maybe other people have talked about it and I've just completely overlooked it or thought it wouldn't be an issue for me. I don't know. It's not an issue so much as it is just an annoyance. But whenever I meet somebody out here, fellow hikers, not necessarily in town, the first question most of them ask is not, what's your name? Where are you from? What do you do for work? The typical American questions. The first question is usually, when did you start? Meaning, when did you begin your through hike? Now I have to assume best intentions here, and they just want to know, what weather I've been through, how long it's taken me to get to where I am now, what my pace is kind of like. And that's fine, but I would prefer it to not be the very first question that someone asks me when they meet me. And sometimes that's the only question people ask. They never ask for your name. They never really care to know any more than comparing themselves to where other people are on the trail. And like I said, it doesn't so much bother me in the sense of a competition aspect, but I do feel like I have to validate my answer sometimes because I might get a look or be like, so some people have asked me, they're like, oh, did you get off for an injury? When I tell them my start date and, I've been on trail longer than they think I should have been. But no, I'm running a business. I have to get off trail for XYZ. I don't know. It doesn't bother me so much as it is just frustrating that seems to be the only thing some people out here care about. And I have that conversation probably at least twice a day, if not more, especially because I'm moving at a weird pace. Some days I do 4 miles and some days, like today, I do 16 miles. When I'm around the same people, obviously I'm not getting that question. Like in the Smokies, I wasn't getting it every day, but I'm hiking my own hike out here. And that means that I have to deal with this pet peeve, and I just have to get over it. I'm not going to let it impact my hike. It's just annoying, and it's something that I really just wasn't expecting coming out here. So if you are planning a through hike, know that is a question that you will probably get quite a lot, at least once a day, unless you're hiking with the same group of people over and over and over. They're not going to ask you, obviously, but maybe one time. Yeah, that's something I would like to print out like a business card. And when people ask me the question, just hand it to them. I don't know. I hate repetition. If the person doesn't care to actually have a conversation. I don't know. If they engage in conversation beyond that, I don't mind answering it so much, but it's just the pass by. When'd you start? Oh, okay. Judgment look. That is what gets on my nerves quite a lot. I don't know. I try to refrain from asking that question because one, I really don't care when people started. And two, it's what good is that information going to be to me? I don't know, maybe you guys have a different opinion and can shed some light in the comments about why people ask that, other than maybe just to get an idea of their own sense of progress. But again, hike your own hike, man. That is my pet peeve out here. Here's something I feel like I've seen in so many Appalachian Trail vlogs. Feels surreal being here. Looks like the AT follows this road for a little bit. The blazes on the trees are slightly faded, so I was wondering for a second if I was still going the right way. But I see over there. Wonder what that is. Mangled up farm equipment, maybe? And we're back on a road. We're going over a main road. I'm gonna guess that's the one that goes to Hot Springs. Not sure though. I don't have good enough service to look at a map either. Just stopped and enjoyed a beef and cheese stick for lunch. About halfway up Rich Mountain. Still trying to decide if I'm gonna go the 0.5, I think, total extra over to the fire tower. Doesn't seem, I just looked it up, doesn't seem like the views are too different than what I've kind of been looking at. There's the fire tower up there. Just wanted to walk up enough so I could see it. And now we're gonna head back to the AT. You're not dancing while you're filtering water. What are you doing? Actually, I'm just trying to avoid the bugs. In memory of Rex Pulford, 1920-1983. I am starting my climb up from Hurricane Gap. That's Rich Mountain somewhere behind me. I'm about almost 10 miles into my day. So 6.5, 7 more, give or take, till I get to Log Cabin Road or Log Cabin Drive, which is where Hemlock Hollow Hostel is on. And I will be staying there tonight. It's starting to drizzle just a little bit, but honestly, it's been hot and humid this morning. So the breeze and the little bit of rain right now feels good. There's another headstone over here. Jacqueline May Kelly Morris, 1940 to 1990. It's a pretty drawing on there. I wonder why all these headstones are out here. Trees eating the sign. The rain lasted about an hour and it felt so good. Very refreshing, but it did slow me down a little bit. So I'm 2.5 miles away from the road where the Southern Cookie Lady is. I'm so excited. I should get there around 5, maybe a little bit later, but there's apparently not service there. So the hostel told me to go see the Southern Cookie Lady, and then she will let them know that I'm there, and then they'll come pick me up from her house. I'm so excited. The Southern Cookie Lady is like a legend of the trail. Like, I don't know, you think of certain people like Fresh Grounds and Miss Janet and the Southern Cookie Lady, and they're just staples of the Appalachian Trail. $289.6 miles. Allen Gap. Yeep. I feel like I'm at summer camp here. They've got these 2 cabins. I think they're 2-person cabins and you can rent them. Or they have these 2 bunk rooms and the beds are $22 per night without linens. So very affordable. I think the cabins are $80. So assuming there's 2 people in there, it's $40 per person. Southern cookie lady called Hemlock Hollow Hostel, and here we are in the bunkhouse. Nobody else is here right now, so that's why I'm filming in here. There's just 3 of us in this room tonight, so it'll be pretty quiet. The creek is right outside, very relaxing. I'm going to leave at like 8 a.m. tomorrow to do a 20-mile slack pack back to here. So I'm trying to get rested, eat up some food tonight. The Southern cookie lady gave me a peach cobbler with ice cream if I made a donation to the library, so that was a no-brainer. I was trying to figure out how to donate to that anyway, so I got to give a little bit of money. If you're interested in donating to the library, I've got some links that she gave me that I'm gonna put down below. If I forget, please remind me because hiker brain over here. But today, I finished the day at 16.4 miles from Hot Springs to here at the hostel, and it was an okay day. I was pretty tired by the end. Lots of climbing, almost 5,000 feet of gain today, so it was pretty exhausting, but my body feels good. I'm just tired. So I don't think I'm gonna shower tonight. I think I'll probably do that tomorrow night and then do laundry tomorrow night as well, because it is supposed to rain again tomorrow. It was supposed to rain all day today, but I don't trust the weather anymore here in the mountains. I'm gonna go see if I can figure out some dinner, maybe a pizza. Jill also said she made some stuff as well, so I'm gonna check that out. There are 2 dogs here, and you better believe I've already been playing with and petting them both obsessively because I miss dogs so much. But I got my Coke. I was just wanting a Coke and peach cobbler and literally got both of them. Amazing, amazing, amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna cozy in for the rest of the night and enjoy the evening by the creek. See if I can get a couple more videos edited and uploaded. The Wi-Fi here is so we'll see about that. But I will see you all in the morning for another great day of hiking.
Just absent-minded.